Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horde of the Abyss. Here we are in the Forged in Fire campaign. When we last left off, we had scouted this area here with Zolo here with many dragons, guarding a castle which could be an interesting target to attack. We will need to deal with this person, of course. There's also a gold mine which is quite intriguing. We'll be making landfall in this area soon, but there's many things that Winona here needs to get up to. So first and foremost, let's have a check the nearby boats. There's nothing here, is there? No. Oh, we're going to make landfall now here. Excellent. We'll then grab the lighthouse and have even more movement in the near future. General here is going to continue guarding Mostan and just slowly dealing with the basilisks. The problem is just our movement's going to be so poor. We can at least unlock this. We might as well. Gets us another basilisk pit. With another 60 basilisks ready to go. We're going to have a bit of a throng of basilisks already forming between the various basilisk pits that we have and the ones already on Winona's person. There's a good like 240 basilisks ready to go. So that's a good number of them, but we'll obviously need to have the gold to afford them, which is not quite so straightforward. Nonetheless though, let's call it a turn and see what happens. We got Damicon here, who's got the illustrious and important job of checking on these Seers huts and Quests huts, because, you know, those need doing. I wonder if Raphael's happier if he needs even more people to be killed. Quidrim here, of course, is flagging the Serpentfly hives. I guess he might as well take them. There's a Shrine of Magic mystery there, if that's resurrection. That would be spicy. There's not too much more we can reveal at this time. This is obviously a place where Winona needs to be making landfall, taking out this castle of Deadwood. There's lots for her to do. As for now, Genoa doesn't have too much to do. Like, in theory, she should be going backwards and forwards collecting basilisks, but for now we can't really afford them. Like, I suppose we can afford one of the basilisk groups. There's another horde in here, isn't there? 22 of them, yeah. I mean, we can get a fort and probably a citadel, but what are we going to do with that? I guess I should be building marketplaces and resource silos everywhere, because at least then I can sell the ore. Mind you, most of the resource silos have been sort of disabled. Oh, we can build a resource silo there. What about here? Okay, let's build some resource silos. We need money. Can't build one here. What about here? We can build a resource silo here. That's going to take a long time to pay off, by the way, but we just need money. Desperation. Well, the lighthouse is claimed. Excellent. Guess we'll grab some basilisks and just drop them off in the town. Yay! That's your turn. What about Henrietta? She's got things to find. A few months ago, my mage friends and I came from the continent to study these islands. Rumour has it that there are magical orbs here, capable of amplifying water magic spells. These orbs were created by the civilization that ruled over these islands before the lizardmen even settled here. Our search has been fruitless so far, but I'm sure they're here. Bring me one of these orbs, and I will trade it for a scroll with the prayer spell. Do we want that? I guess if there's a guy around here that's going to scribe scrolls for us. I do like how the HotA team have managed to make that like very D&D-ish mechanic of scribing scrolls a thing by using their custom Seers huts. We should probably grab the Nymph Waterfall. It's probably like 200 nymphs there, knowing this game. What else is there? We got a Shrine of Magic Thought. Frostring. That's the most powerful water spell in the game! Oh yes, imagine that with the Orb of Driving Rain. We could be dealing almost 250 points of damage! Oh, imagine the power. Oh, a quest card! In the depths of the caves you notice a few Coautls, but they pay precious little attention to you. You have heard that the lizardmen of Tomac's tribe are able to tame these creatures with the help of magic crystals. Perhaps you could do it too. The magic of the crystals has lured several Coautls. Do you wish to take them with you? Yes! More Coautls? Yes, please. That's going to further increase the strength of Henrietta. What else can be done? Not a lot, apparently. Let us end turn. Aha! What about this Raphael character?
We hear the black dragons are still blocking the passage. Come back when they are done for.
Apparently so. I'm curious though. Not wake up. So you wanted to kill the black dragons. These black dragons. Well, I'm sorry to say, the black dragons have been defeated. But these people, they don't know that. They're a little bit uncertain about black dragons. Maybe they're seeing black dragons in their nightmares or something, I don't know. But let's just carry on. We'll check out this quest card next. That is unfortunate. What is actually happening mechanically is because we weren't the ones to kill the black dragons, we can't get the reward for killing the black dragons. So, yeah. Actually tracks who did it. You can get some vision here. There's not too much to see though. Let's head back to town. There's not too much of a purpose, but might as well. Alright, Henrietta, grab the Coautls. A group of Coautls of a desire for greater glory wish to join you. Do you accept? Yes. We're now 55 Coautls. The stack is becoming a larger stack, and this is a good thing. What's down here? We have a group of Chaos Hydras. They prove to be a minor concern. We can just do the wait turn. Oh! A little bit more of a concern. Fine. Alright. Because these Chaos Hydras are so dangerous, let's just move slightly out of the way before they get a chance to attack. And then we just wait, we wait, we wait, we shoot them. We wait, we shoot them. That should probably solve the problem. Oh, no, you still get morale. Fine. Here's me just trying to manipulate their RNG. But we'll just have to position ourselves slightly more intelligently, apparently. There we go. The Coautls are probably becoming strong enough where they could actually take them pretty soon. I still would just like to get the first hit, though. There we go. One less one to worry about. What is the happiest Chaos Hydras ever conceived? Fine, then. If that's the way you're gonna be, if that's the way you want to be, I'll slop on my spirit of oppression. Oh, look. Now they don't get random morale and just careen across the countryside and kill me. Isn't that nice? Just stand there, please. You might as well poke that. There we go. Just to flex. There we are. Use the heat stroke to finish him off. Take that, Chaos Hydras. Also, the Fountain of Youth. And a purple Keymaster's tent. With Leda here. Leda has a Warehouse of Crystal. Which is obviously boosting her strength every week because she's running over an event tile. But purple Keymaster's tent. How many of those have we seen? That's a purple Keymaster. A border gate, at least. Haven't seen too many others, to be honest. There's one there, so we do need to do this. So it's part of our destiny is to defeat this woman. What's the quest gate saying? No one knows the origin of these caves. According to the Null Guide, they lay deserted for many years, but about 2 decades ago, elves and sea creatures began appearing here. Do you wish to pass? No. Okay, so any green hero can do this. This is probably a forgetfulness fight. Let's actually examine the enemy. So we've got archers, we've got sorceresses, and a bunch of then speedy dudes. I think this is the fight for the fortress army. Okay. Good to know. Let's see how fortune goes above ground. I'm guessing that's to hire the Rust Dragons. Okay, so we're above ground. Let's have a look at this, this here. Obviously got ridiculous movement on water now. Ah, the king wants to see some 10 ice elementals. In order for him to do so, we need to look outside the kingdom. Bring us them and we'll let you through. Well, the ice babes can be bought from here, so I guess that's why this exists. So you can then hire them and then upgrade them at the hill fort here. Very well. Good to know. I hope that's worth it, I guess. Time to make landfall. There's not too much more on the water we can do. At least until we're ready with this area being completed. I want to make landfall and explore. See if we can get the gold mine maybe, get the Coautls, and then we can come back and deal with Zolo. Of course Zolo's going to be getting extra troops each week, but... at this point we're starting to have a significant amount of... settlements. Which is promising. Let's make sure the right boots are equipped. Excellent. That's end turn. Alright, Damacon. Next turn we should know what's going on with this border guard. We also have a lot for Wainona to do at the moment, don't we? Not so sure about Henrietta, but we'll see about that. Head over here, please. Were there any dwellings that needed to be flagged here? No, there's a ton of serpent flies there, but... Asharik is defeated, so we could have someone pick up these guys and have a bit of a look down here. That could be... Well, there's the 7 gems guy. Could be a job for Genoa or Henrietta. Let's head up here. There might be a cover of darkness here now that I think about it. There's a shack. There's a gem bond. That might be a nice scalp. Well, next time we have to go off roads, we'll swap boots then. Swap boots now for Wainona. Grabbed the Star Axis. We definitely want Henrietta to come out there and grab that. Obviously the money would be nice. Let's now check out the Coautls. It's going to be a new week, which means lots of activity. All philosophers claim Week of the Hedgehog. Oh, we gotta go fast this week. The king wants to see 120 gnolls. In order for him to do so, we need to look outside the kingdom. Bring us them and we'll let you through. Well, lucky you, I've got 60 gnolls right there. Specifically regular gnolls as well. So I suppose, yeah, lucky you, we've got gnolls naturally forming. Also, let's grab this crystal cavern, because that's not ours at the moment. Grab the gnolls, grab the crystal cavern. I'm sure we can manage some gnolls. Good to know. Also, of course, it's the new week, so it means a flurry of activity. Excellent. Zounds of serpent flies guarding insignificant materials because I've not bothered killing them. Alright, Damacon might be a while though. Anything else? Let's hypnotize. Who was that Seek 1 Archmage guy? That's going to be an interesting problem. I'll deliver your flyers, please. Thank you. So pretty soon we're going to have someone do some teleporting. And it's not going to be me. Is that on? Okay, good. Yay, the gem pond. More gems. Oh, a mercenary camp. We definitely want that. No, we didn't bother swapping this time. Along the coast, you spotted some great cages holding Coautls. The local Lisbon, perhaps seeking a better deal for these feathered servants than sacrifice, had brought them here to negotiate with slavers. Most likely the keys to the cages are kept in the fortress by one of Practal's witches. Okay, so we have to defeat Zolo to get access to these Coautls. How disappointing. And you? We are quite sorry, but refuse to move out of here and let you through. If you were to bring us 90 wood, 30 mercury, 30 sulfur, and 15,000 gold, then we could move into another more comfortable home. That's ridiculous. Go away. I guess what they're trying to make me do is to grab every lizard den on the planet to then just have a ton of lizardmen production. As is, I can't afford the lizardmen I'm already getting though, so it's a little bit silly. Like, I could grab the basilisks here and it'd be like, well done. Like, what have we achieved? Mighty Gorgons. They have been working quite well though, the Gorgons. Let's grab these ones. Excellent. Okay, what about up here with the gold mine? Is that also similarly guarded by a key held by one of Practal's witches? No, it's just ridiculously expensive. I mean, it will pay for itself. So let's grab the gold mine. But man alive. The stonks are not so kind today, are they? Well, we might as well recruit some basilisks and dump them in here, even though we can not afford any of them. Like, money is a massive issue in this game. And this is of me trying to get a few estates people as well. What is our daily income? 7,700. Okay. Definitely not enough to hire everyone. Oh, now, I don't necessarily want to leave the boat behind. That's one thing I'm thinking. Like, I could just teleport now. Do I feel like I want to do this fight now? Not really. I'd want to reinforce. So that's a bit of a problem. We could hop back in the boat and try our luck over here. See if we can take out Deadwood. Get the sulphurous lair, see what this Shrine of Magic Mystery is about. That, I think, seems a little bit more tempting at this time. But also flag the nest to deny it. That all seems reasonable. There's everyone boosting their stats. Good to see. You might as well go grab this. Alright, Damicon, grab the 60 gnolls. Thank you. Dump them in here. Thank you. Time is certainly advancing. We're almost at month 5 now, so I certainly need to keep the pressure on the enemy, although I think I'm doing okay. But, you know, certainly need to be weary of all these things. We could do Whirlpool adventures at some point. There's a lot of Beholder's sanctuaries and chests. We just need to make sure we bring some gnolls to act as fodder for things going overboard. Oh, yes, and by the way, there is the Orb of Driving Rain. I have remembered. So, something to find later. Also, that's right, I was thinking Henrietta could clear this and just open up this area as well, so that might be something for her to do when she gets bored. Over here, first, let's have her complete this adventure over here. Getting some attack skill, excellent. There's a war machine factory. Might as well. A gold mine, of course, that's certainly my speed right now. We need the money. Everyone please just wait. Excellent. There we are. More sea serpents dealt with, and we have the gold mine. Now, let's carry on. We've increased our income this term by 2,000 gold. Well, 1,000 gold, apparently. Because we'd already counted that after we'd grabbed it, apparently. So, still, that's a nice upswing. Means there's more odds of us accumulating the troops we need. I haven't been good on the boats this turn. It's a lot of stormbirds. I mean, I'll grab them, but... the gems? Not that that really is going to matter this turn. Alright, let's grab the rest of the Gorgons. Send them home, get them upgraded. Damicon, you've done okay. I think it's time for you to head back home for now. We'll have someone else take over. But yeah, certainly we need to have these gnolls handled. And for now you can park yourself here. Thank you. Slow going of the lizardmen in tow, isn't it? Oh, forgot the boots again. But let's see what's up here, shall we? There is a cove town. There's a Tower of the Seas, there's a crystal cavern. The cove town is relatively defended. It has a citadel. I don't know if it's actually worth killing. Because it will mean every single grenadier dies. I guess we can have a quick look. How bad is it? It's not as bad as you might think. Yeah, basically it just is over in 2 turns, basically. But I do just lose a shot on the halfling grenadiers, annoyingly. So this cannot be avoided. I mean, there's a few ways to avoid that problem. One is to take the crystal cavern and leave them inside. There we go. How much movement do we have? Not a lot. I mean, it doesn't seem to be any enemies here, it's just a place. And you could build a boat here and sail around in this area. 6 sea serpents, I guess you get them from here. I mean, yeah, Port Evendore, like, it's a place with some minor enemies. We should take it, really. It's just more money. Alright. We'll see how this looks next turn. We'll drop over to the correct boots. Once we have Town Portal going, we have all these towns. Well, we already have Town Portal going, but more to the point. We can quickly grab things like Winona grabbing the mercenary camp and Henrietta grabbing the Star Axis and things like that. That's not going to be a problem at all. Let's just make sure on the correct boots. I just wanted to flag that just because we could. It's a flex. And there we go, on the boat. Make landfall there. Oh, not quite. Close. It's not quite, is it? Sad. Pretty sure that's been taken. Alright, Alashar, Keeper of the Bulls. Please upgrade the bulls. There we go. Leave them in the garrison for now. Leave you in the garrison for now as well, actually, on that note. You're done. Might as well grab these basilisks. But really I should be saving my money for lizard warriors anyway. Correct boots, end turn. Yes. More lizardmen. Then the serpent flies. I'm gonna spend an entire week just running around with those dwellings. You might as well grab the magic welts because it's faster. 1 extra square. Alright. So let's swap to the correct boots. We may not need this because we should just be able to get away with like reducing their luck perhaps. Let's see how it goes to attack Port Evendore now that we don't have those others. Worse, apparently. For now, I'll just sit here. Who got shot? 1 bounty hunter. 'Tis unfortunate. Are we okay with that? If I don't bring the bounty hunter, how does that go? I mean, it gets a bit harder, of course, considering that, gets a little bit harder, of course, considering the lack of range damage in a siege, but just for science. They'll probably then go for engineers, I imagine. Yeah. That we definitely don't want. Out of the two, I'm okay with tanking one bounty hunter loss. But it's still unfortunate. Okay, let's go. So... we're probably doing a little bit of tactics, frankly, but... okay. Given the Slayer... yeah, our stats are just so huge at this point. Pretty good showing them. Another bounty hunter down. Can I finish this off quickly? I can't teleport over walls because I've only got basic water. Well, not water at all. Is it time for the frost ring? Oh yeah. Excuse me. Okay. I don't want to lose engineers. Alright, let's just keep it simple. Can we do this with just the Coautls stack? And just healing it every turn. I mean, that obviously hurts. Let's start with the air shield. Then we cast shield. Then we get in there and murder the next warriors. I mean, it could be done, but we're going to lose like 2 Coautls doing it. That was a cute try, though. Alright. The Dreadnoughts is a similar problem of like, okay, eventually the walls will go down, but at this point this stack's better than this stack. Just losing anyone, of course, is sad. We could try some sacrificial lambs. Like this. Moving nice and forward to lure everyone out. Oh, that's a shot not on them. That's a good start. Let's cast shield. So we'll kill the Nyx warriors, then the Acids. What's the next most dangerous stack here? Probably the crewmates? Could then cast Stone Skin. The luckiest hits. Just get in the way. So far we've kept alive. The dream is alive of the Coautls destroying the pirates. Yes. It is alive, it lives. Honestly, I should just be curing. Oh, morale's excellent. It is excellent. Excellent. Hey! The town is defeated. A glorious victory. And Port Evendore is ours. Look at this place, eh? It's even got a mage guild. We get to learn Frostring and Forgetfulness and Mirth and Counter-Strike. We can now trade knives. Okay. This town is interesting. It isn't directly useful, because it doesn't have a maelstrom, so we can't get sea serpents. But it does have money, which we do appreciate. We even build a shipyard if we're that excited. Where is the shipyard? Oh no, it's just disabled. Even though it could build a shipyard, it just can't. It's a port without a shipyard. Just remember that. But this is a good time to call it a video. Thank you for watching. When we come back next time, more Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Both.